Welcome dear player to Marauders. The goal of this introduction video is to help you with your first steps in the game. We will cover the basics of gearing up and how to play the game. Keep in mind that Marauders is still in development and a lot of features might get reworked and improved. Let's get started. First, let's get you geared. In the Gear tab, you equip your Marauder with all the necessities for a successful raid. At the beginning, the game will provide you with some basic free items and credits. If you can, equip a backpack to extract valuable items. They come in different sizes. The bigger, the better. You have 2 slots to protect you against AI and hostile Marauders. The helmet and the vest slot. You can see the armor class in the top left corner and the durability in the bottom right corner. Some vests have special bonuses. For example, this leather jerkin vest gives you some additional inventory slots. Regarding weapons, you have 2 main weapon slots and a pistol slot. And if times are desperate, there is even a melee slot. Don't forget to bring enough ammunition with you. Which ammunition you need for each gun can be seen in top left of the gun description. Additionally, you can bring some medical supplies. Now you're ready to go on a mission. Be careful though, should you die, all your gear is lost. However, you don't have to go alone on said missions. Marauders lets you create pirate crews. A pirate crew consists of up to 3 players. You can set your lobby to private or open with a password. Be careful who is the captain, because your crew will use the ship that the current captain is equipped as the active ship in the hangar. Once you load it into a raid, you can take control of your ship by interacting with the pilot periscope at the front of the deck. You fly the ship by holding W, you can raise the ship with spacebar and lower the ship with your left control hotkey. Use your ship to enter a raid area. Look out for these lit yellow areas. They signal a dock area for you to enter. Get the ship close enough to smoothly fly into the docking bay. Once you docked, you can use your frigate hangar doors to enter the location. An airlock connects your ship to the raid area. Remember your airlock, since it is the only airlock you can use to leave the raid with your own ship. In the case of an emergency, you can use the escape pods to quickly evacuate. Keep in mind that extracting this way will make you leave behind and lose your active ship. These escape pods can't enter certain areas, such as raids. The normally yellow areas will turn red. However, there is another use case for these escape pods. Use them to breach enemy ships. Navigate to an enemy ship and interact with F. This will start the breaching sequence. If you're satisfied with your raid or run low on supplies, and you want to leave the map, you have to search for these escape gates. You can do this with your active ship or with an escape pod in the case of an emergency. Everything you looted is now yours. If you manage to leave with a ship that you successfully breached and captured, then it is yours now and available in your ship hangar. Now that you know how to navigate through a raid, let's talk a bit more about the how to play part. Besides looting gear, you can also do some shopping. By a simple drag and drop action, you buy and sell items. The vendors rotate and restock after 50 minutes. In total, there are 4 vendors. They all belong to a faction. You can improve your reputation with these factions by fulfilling contracts for them. The better the reputation, the better the discount they will offer you. Let's take a look at the mentioned faction system. In the Contracts tab, you can pick up to 3 missions. Depending on the mission, you will receive XP, faction points, credits, and items as rewards. The higher your reputation, the better the contracts and rewards will be. If you play in a crew, your teammates don't have to stand around idle while you fly the ship. Depending on the ship, you have multiple periscopes. One of them is the turret periscope. Controlling this one gives your crew member the ability to operate the guns of the ship. Should you fly alone, the pilot can control both periscopes. Teammates can also scout the area with viewports. They get an intel that can be crucial for the team. During your missions, you will come across multiple storage containers, weapon cabinets, toolboxes, PCs, and many more. Before you can loot, you must identify the objects first. Once that is done, you can drag and drop your loot into an empty slot. It works the same way for looting dead NPCs and players. To aim with your weapon, you press and hold your aim button, and you use your fire button to shoot. Keep an eye out on your ammo count. Should the mag be empty or low on bullets, reload. Always keep in mind that you need to bring the right ammunition. Hone your combat abilities and peek around corners. This can give you the advantage you need to win firefights. You can lean left and right. Space combat is dangerous in Marauders. Should your frigate sustain a lot of damage, you need to do some fire control. Check the wall cases around your ship and take the fire extinguisher. Repair the damage and get your ship operational again. Upgrade your guns by buying, looting or crafting attachments. Install set attachments in the Workbench tab. You can see in the weapon description how the additional parts influence the performance of the gun. By collecting XP, your character will level up. By doing so, you gain skill points. These skill points can be invested to learn new recipes in the crafting tab. Keep in mind that these recipes require a certain level, skill points, and credits. Once you get all the needed materials, you can craft the item. You can craft weapons, weapon attachments, ammo, armor, mats, ships, ship attachments, lockpicks, bags, and containers. Some locations are locked. You can only enter these special rooms by using lockpicks. You can craft these in your crafting tab. We are almost at the end of our little guide. Let's talk quickly about the end game. Once you hit level 40, you get the option to prestige. Be careful, this will reset your level and progress back to level 1. However, every time you prestige, you get a prestige token, which then can be used to unlock permanent special upgrades. We gave you now a short introduction and quick how to play tutorial. Let us show you now the different types of frigates. You have the Rust Bucket. The ship will always be available for you. Similar but in better shape is a Scout Frigate. If you want speed, then the Interceptor is your choice. It comes with less armor and slots, but it's fast. If you're not in a hurry, the Heavy Frigate might be to your liking. As the name implies, it is heavily armored. If you want a ship which balances armor and speed, then the Vulture class might be your ship of choice. If you want to brag, you can pick the Capital Frigate. This is the biggest ship in the game right now and comes with 2 turret sections. Now get out there, Marauder. You can explore and raid an active iridium mine that has been recently attacked, or delve into the spaceport. It used to be a thriving place until it was attacked because of its highly valuable bank vault. If that is not enough to wake your interest, you can keep an eye out for a damaged capital ship, protected by heavily armed soldiers, left to guard the ship from bandits and marauders until heaven comes. Enjoy your adventures!